Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, and I'll tell you what, we are gonna, I'm Mad Dog.
Oh yeah? You know what? I'll be Merrill. How's that today?
Sounds good.
Mad Dog and Merrill.
And we're gonna take a little tour of Door County today. Door County, Wisconsin. We'd like to welcome everybody from Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Yes, hello everybody.
We are excited, and we're gonna have an extremely great show.
You're exactly right there, sir.
Exactly. And
Where
I'll tell you
are
what,
we? Why is everything egg?
because we're in Egg Harbor, Door County.
I love
So we're
Egg
in beautiful
Harbor.
Egg Harbor. And you know, we'd have been here a little bit sooner, but we got shipwrecked.
We did.
Well, we're at the Shipwreck Brew Pub and Inn, and we're going to have a great show with you folks today. Now, okay, Egg Harbor.
Egg Harbor.
Mid-1800s.
All right.
Here's a quiz, Merrill.
Okay.
How did Egg Harbor get its name? Was it because, this is multiple choice, okay?
All right, oh good, I like multiple choices. All right, good.
Was it because as the settlers came in, they found many seagulls' nests with eggs in them, and they could eat the eggs, and plus they, because they saw the eggs on the harbor?
All right, that's number one.
Number one. Or is it because as the first ships came in and they got into their little boats and they had a race to see who could get to shore first, and to distract the other people, they had a food fight on the way and they threw eggs at each other.
And they had egg on their face.
And they had egg on their face.
Gotcha. That's number two.
Or was it because there was a large eagle's nest and they saw had young eggs in it?
I'm going with number one.
Actually, all three would be politically
You know, I was
correct.
going to say that too. Doggone it.
Hey, today we're going to do we're going to have some great fun today. I'm going to do some brined wings.
Okay.
Not wigs.
No, brine wigs? I used to have a brine wig once.
We're going to do some nice wings on the grill.
Okay.
I'm going to do some fondue. Fondue and Scotch eggs.
Scotch eggs. I love Scotch eggs. You know, I'm going to do some beer bread today.
All right.
Since we're shipwrecked today.
Yep.
I got some mussels and even some clams that I'm going to do. A little beer, a little wine, and then I'm going to do some shrooms.
Sounds good.
Got a speedway for shrooms.
I'm doing the Scotch eggs for the first time, and maybe you can help me. I need to crack the eggs.
Yeah, because they're hard boiled.
Because they're hard boiled. Grab those eggs there and start cracking on them.
Well, they are hard.
Well, that's not the way to. Oh, Merrill, you fool. Oh, that one wasn't hard boiled, was it?
I guess they're not quite hard.
Well, we'll be right back with Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Exactly right.
I am
we'll be back.
sorry.
Yeah, I can tell you're very excited what you did.
Don't worry, I got paper
That's
towels.
a hard egg, man. Oh, there. I can wear that as a toupee. How do I look?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Kenny Youngman. Hey, how are you? How about George Burns?
View past episodes of our show by going to maddogandmerrill.com and click on Midwest Grillin'.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, we are at the Shipwreck Brew Pub and Inn and great restaurant, and we're with Rich, the brewmaster. Morning there, Rich.
Morning, Rich.
Morning.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you there, young man.
Thank you for having me.
No, Rich, I'll tell you what, take those glasses off a second. You look just like the guy in your caricature. It's a shipwreck beer.
Where's your pipe? In the pocket. Okay, there you go.
Hey, Rich, as brewmaster here, and how did you get started? When you were younger, did you mess around with home brews?
I did. I actually learned to brew out west in Colorado. I've been doing it for about 15 years. And I'm originally from the Midwest, so brought it back here. And
good for you. Well, we've had all your brews, and they're pretty gosh
they're
darn
good. I think you keep on making them. You're doing a good job. Don't quit your job, whatever you do.
Now, how many vats do we have that you use back here?
we've got 6 fermenters that we're running. We just added 2 more to up our capacity.
Yeah. And you're brewing some porter today? No.
I'm brewing the IPA today. It's our hoppiest beer. You can kind of smell it.
Yeah, really.
Can you walk in there? Now, how big are those vats, though?
They hold about 600 gallons. It's a 15-barrel brew system.
Boy, we'd be full after one of those.
We certainly would.
It's quite a bit.
Now, in front of us, we have 4 of your select beers, everything from the Peninsula Porter to the Cherry Wheat to the Bayside Blonde and Captain's Copper.
That's right.
And your favorite?
I like the IPA, to be honest with you. Maybe that's kind of my flavor of the day, but like I say, coming from out west, I love those big hoppy beers.
You know, your porter ain't too shabby.
Not
That's
too
my
shabby.
favorite.
It's
That's
all
some
some
good stuff. And actually, I had a complete head of hair. When I started, I had that porter, and now look at me. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, Rich, thank you so much. We're going to take a little tour in a little bit, and probably at the end of the shoot, we might even have a libation or two.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
I'll be waiting for you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you kindly, sir. Have a good one.
Stir that
My pleasure.
All right, have a great day.
All right, now we're going to get back to business here. We got some grilling to do, and
We got some grilling.
Merrill's going to make some beer bread.
I'm going to make some beer bread today, sir, and it's very simple to do, and I'm going to do it in a cast iron skillet. I'm going to actually make a flatbread today. I'm going to make it flat. And what's nice about beer is that I'm actually using the Shipwreck beer here. And what's good, it already has the yeast in it. So this recipe is so easy to do. What I have here is I have 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of flour. I'm going to put 1 bottle of beer, Shipwreck beer, and I've got the copper ale, I believe that I have.
The whole bottle?
The whole bottle. And what you're going to do with salt, what I'm going to do for salt today, I'm going to use a little bit of garlic salt. You can use any type of salt that you want. Sprinkle that in there. I use about maybe a good teaspoon, but that'll give it a nice garlic flavor. Now, as you can tell over here, I've got some Fat Louis olive oil right inside this skillet. And in the skillet there, yes. And boy, you can smell the garlic too.
Yes, you can.
And I've got some onions. So I'm going to just saute these to about 350 degrees is what you're going to, once you start seeing the onions start to smoke a little bit.
Caramelize.
They're ready to caramelize because you want a nice caramel flavorization on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stirring this up here.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it sort of like a pancake batter. This is what it's going to be the consistency of.
Sounds good.
And then I'm going to place that in the kettle. We'll let it go for about 40 minutes, but I've also got a done product too. So while I'm stirring, sir, I'll let you get going.
All right, we're going to do a little fondue.
Fondue.
Yeah, this is actually a neat little stuffed bread recipe, and I've got rye bread right here and a nice serrated knife, and all we're simply going to do is make several checkerboards about 90% through that loaf of bread, and I've got a couple of done on the grill. And all you're going to do, and I call it fondue because it's got everything you'd want for fondue, only I'm going to have fondue because we're going to have fun with it at the end.
You're a genius.
And my ingredients today, and you can do anything from sauerkrauts to beef and anything you want. I've actually got Swiss cheese, ham, I've got some green olives. And all we're simply going to do, I'll bet you I opened that up the wrong way. I'm going to put my cut up green onions right there. And all we're simply going to do is I'm going to take, and in the side, here, a little bit of, we can do Thousand Island dressing, but I'm going to do a little bit of squirt mustard because it seemed easier today. So in all those different scores, I'm going to add the mustard or Thousand Island dressing, whatever you'd like to do. But real quick here, I'm just going to add some nice little ham inside of all those different scores. And then I'm going to add some nice green olives. You can add black olives if you want to. Meryl's getting me excited over there, popping the tops.
I did. I had to pop another little beer. I had a little thick batter there.
And some green top onions in the scores. You get the idea. Anything you want. Some grated cheese. That's the fondue portion of it. Grated cheese in the scores. And I'm simply going to wrap that up in aluminum foil. Seal that all up real nice. We're going to put those on the grill, the indirect method of cooking. With our Weber grills, I've got the 2 outside burners on. I've got nothing on in the middle. And let me just take one of these breads over the side over here, and I'm going to show you a delicious loaf of bread. Look at that. Indirect method of cooking for about a half hour, and the fondue part is you simply pull apart the pieces, and that's how you eat the darn little thing, and I can't resist.
Oh, that looks good.
Doesn't that look good? Here,
no forks, no napkins.
and just to show, like we got another one done. Look at that baby right there. Isn't that delicious looking?
That is gorgeous. He did himself proud today.
So for Father's Day coming up and the celebrations, we're going to do some nice little hors d'oeuvres. In fact, we got good friends over at Mohican North Star Casino, and it's their 19th year anniversary, and they got some Weber grills, some wonderful Weber grills to give away. One grill every day in June. One grill every day in June. They're going to give those away till the 19th. On the 18th, you and I are going to be at Mohican North Star Casino and Resort. We're going to be there from noon until 3 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Noon to 3 on the 18th. Good. We're going to be sampling up some nice hors d'oeuvres and talking to folks. So stop on by to Mohican North Star Casino and Resort. The whole month of June up till the 19th, they're going to give away a Weber grill a day, and that's phenomenal.
A Weber grill a day?
Yes, sir.
Every day?
Till the 19th.
My gosh, that's
Let's see
great.
it done bread.
Okay, all right, here we go. Here, I want to show you on this spread here. I made a batter. It's like a pancake batter, okay?
Yeah.
I've got the onions. I sauteed them down on the bottom on there.
Yep.
I used 1 bottle of beer and then 1 cup of flour. Now, you can do whatever consistency that you want, and I added garlic salt.
Yep.
That's it. You've already got the sugar. You've already got the yeast and everything in the beer. I'm just going to pour that right in. I'm sorry that I did this at the back of the camera, but I wanted to make sure that I get that all in there. All right. It sort of looks like a big old pancake that isn't cooking. And let that sit on the top. Now I will cover that. What's great about this grill, I'll get this grill up to 425 degrees. It'll work like a convection oven.
Okay.
Heat circulate around. But here is...
Don't touch that handle.
Don't touch that handle. I'll be really... But this is the finished product. Now what's neat about this flatbread is that you see how that caramelized up on the top
that's
there?
Beautiful.
If you'd like, you could even make a pizza on this
Look
beer
at that.
bread. Go ahead and put your... put tomato sauce on there, pizza sauce, whatever, cheese on top.
Yeah.
Comes out absolutely delicious. Good. You're surprised, aren't you?
I want to see you make a pineapple upside down cake someday.
You know, I've never made one of those yet. I'll have to try that.
Well, I'll tell you what, hors d'oeuvres are the theme today, and we're going to be right back, and I'm going to do some nice, great little stuff on the grill. We'll decide what to do, either the wings or the Scotch eggs. I'm not sure what I'm going to do
What are you
next.
going to do?
I'm not sure. We'll be right back,
All right,
though.
sounds good.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmerrill.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
Hey, Merrill, why did the grilled shrimp cross the road?
I don't know, Mad Dog. Why did the grilled shrimp cross the road?
To get to the Shell station. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, we are up in beautiful Door County. We're in Egg Harbor. We're at the Shipwreck Brew Pub Inn and Restaurant, and we're with General Manager Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to meet you, Joe.
Good to meet you,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
And thank you for the kind hospitality. We appreciate it.
Yes, the beers are good. The food's good. I love it. This is one of my favorite places.
But you know what? I was on the inside and I felt spirits. And
You
I
too?
don't mean spirits like this. I mean spirits. Joe,
I've drank the spirits on the inside, but I never felt them.
oh, you go on the inside. Joe,
Really?
the place feels haunted. What's up with the haunted?
It is. There's a number of ghosts that are rumored to have taken residence here at Shipwrecked. We've got the old owner's wife, Verna Moore, has been seen walking around the basement, the front entryway. There's a crying baby that's been heard, and even an illegitimate son of Al Capone possibly hung himself here, or maybe somebody helped him hang himself.
I'm getting shivers already, Joe. I'm going to have one of them spirits.
I know, plus a few IRS agents.
Yeah, down there's tunnels that were rumored to have ended up down in Murphy Park, about 5 miles south of here.
Really?
Two IRS agents, revenuers, were never seen again.
Really? No, and of course, back in the roaring 20s, this place was a hopping place. Al Capone was noted to be here once in a while.
Yep, and who knows, maybe the IRS guys were up here looking for him.
You never know.
Oh,
Well,
they
I'll
might
tell
be
you
up there looking for me.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, better yet, and I didn't realize, I was a little worried to ask because you have brisket on the menu, smoked brisket, you got pulled pork, half smoked chickens, and I was asking, okay, is that stuff brought in or smoked on house? And
Oh, we do it right here with a huge smoker out back. We use cherry wood,
Yeah.
our own signature rubs. It's real delicious.
Good choice. I
bet
like
it
that.
is.
I like that.
And so the chef comes in, you fire up briskets now and then, you have brisket, pulled pork sandwiches, brisket sandwiches,
Smoked ribs.
smoked ribs. Oh, man, they're our
man.
favorite.
So we have to do the show. Can we just go in and eat?
Well, I know on the menu, and I know you have to get back to work, so I appreciate it.
Yep.
But we're
Thank
going
you.
to do
Thanks so
some
much.
Thank you.
smoked chicken wings that you have on your appetizer
Delicious.
menu.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
good
you,
stuff.
sir.
All right, real quick, wings on the grill. And last night, in fact, about 18 hours ago, I did a beautiful brine. I brined about 25 chicken wings, and here's a great way to do it. We're going to do a beer brine. Beer is excellent. You need any type of moisture, but beer is wonderful. We're going to use Captain Copper's Ale, and I'm going to quickly pour just a little bit of beer over the top of my wings.
Okay.
Normally, I would do it in a Ziploc baggie. Now, we use sea salt because sea salt actually opens up the pores, lets the moisture and the flavor in. If we use table salt, it would pull moisture out. So always use sea salt. So they recommend to every bottle a couple tablespoons of sea salt. And this normally I'd shake up in a Ziploc baggie, but we just want to show it here today.
Okay.
I'm going to add some bay leaves in there I did last night. I added some onions for flavor, and we added about 5 cloves of garlic. And we're going to let that brine. We're going to put that in back of the refrigerator where you can't see it
Okay.
for about 12 to 18 hours, those wings. And then you hide it. Then you bring them out, you pat them dry, and I actually cooked mine on the grill. And I started mine off the indirect method of cooking, and I cooked them for about 40 minutes, and then I seared them off at the end. The great thing about the Weber grill we're using today, the Summit, it's got the smoke box on the side, so I got some nice cherry wood appropriately, so smoking away. And Merrill, I'm just going to have you give me a hand. And what they do, thanks, I'll do it myself.
All right, here, I'll hold it.
We have some of our beautiful smoke and rich our beautiful hickory barbecue sauce. And right at the end, and this is what they do at the end here, is I'm gonna dump all these babies in. And I'm just gonna take, and I'm gonna give those just a little bit of a swirl.
Oh, you did good, Don. Oh, good job.
And Meryl's got some wonderful mushrooms to do.
Hey, mushrooms, I love mushrooms on the grill, and this is very, very easy to do. As you can see, we've got the mushrooms on the grill here. They're really nice and tender, and they take about, you can do direct method of cooking, probably 8 or 9 minutes, but I marinated them. And I'll tell you what, it's so easy to marinate. Number one, I'm going to use some Fat Louis olive oil. And I believe I have the garlic today. Is that right, sir?
Yes, you do, sir.
If you could hold that bag on the part there. Now, I really do not look at how much oil I'm putting in. I just want to oil this just a little bit in there. But I'm going to put a good, maybe probably a 1/4 cup in there. And then also, a little bit of wine. We have the Door County Blackberry American Merlot wine, which is very good. Got a nice texture to it. I like cooking with a lot of wine.
From Door Peninsula Winery.
You got it. And it's just good. They're good. Half a cup. You don't really have to worry about this, but this is going to add the flavor. All right, shake that up a little bit. Now here's the secret, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls of all ages. Brown sugar. It looks like a lot of brown sugar. I put a lot of brown sugar in there. You do it to taste. Now set that in the refrigerator. I usually will do it like a couple hours ahead of time on there, and then just go ahead and throw it right on the grates of the grill. 5 to 6 minutes on each side. I'll tell you what, they're absolutely great.
They are
nice
delicious.
And moist, and I love them. And if you're gonna get them, get a whole bunch. I mean, get 6 pounds, could you go through them?
Okay, here we are. It's beautiful Door County. The Harbor Lady is located in Sturgeon Bay, Door County, Wisconsin, and it docks at the Stone Harbor Resort. And the Harbor Lady can carry up to like 149 passengers. It's got climate control inside saloons that you can have a refreshment or two with 3 open decks up above. Full bar, it's handicap accessible. Now you can join Mad Dog and Meryl. You can join us on Sunday, July 17th at 7 p.m. aboard the Harbor Lady for hors d'oeuvres and have a great day. Enjoy beautiful sunset over the Bay of Green Bay. Sign up at harborlady.com, harborlady.com, or you can call 920-707-LADY. 920-707-5239. Limited seating is available. That's July 17th. It's going to be a great time. Meryl and I are going to be there.
I'm going to love it. Just call, hey, lady.
Hey,
it'll be great. It'll be a good time. Hey, lady. I'm looking forward to it.
Harborlady.com. Give them a holler. We'll be right back.
View past episodes of our show by going to maddogandmeryl.com and click on Midwest Grillin'.
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, it's a great day here at Shipwreck. And anytime you're shipwrecked, it's a great day, let me tell you that.
It is, especially if you end up here.
That's exactly right. Hey, don't forget, quick little mention, our good friends at North Star Mohican Casino and Resort, North Star Mohican Casino and Resort, in the month of June, the 1st through the 19th, they're going to give away a grill a day.
That's amazing.
A Genesis 310, the 1st until the 19th, and on the 18th of June from noon to 3, you and I are going to be there in honor of their anniversary, their 19th year anniversary. We're going to do some nice little Scotch eggs right now.
All right, sounds good.
Father's Day is coming up. What a great opportunity. You know, Dad and Moms both love to grill. So what a great opportunity for accessories, like the nice little racks that we have here for putting vegetables and stir frying on from Weber Grills. If Dad's into the charcoal business, here's a great little starter for him right there. This is new this year, and I just love this baby. And I can't wait to pull it out of the box and use that.
I know, it's a good one for Father's Day. I love that.
I love
that.
But we're going to do some Scotch eggs right now. And I tried a couple different ways, and I'm new to the Scotch egg business.
Are you?
But what you got to do is this: if you fall off your bicycle, you got to get back on. You got to try it. And so this is my first time. I'm doing it in front of
That's okay. You're doing all right.
I'm
There's
doing it
just
like
people out there.
Thousands of people.
Thousands of people. You're doing okay, buddy.
Seasoned pork sausage. I added a raw egg to it, and I also added some breadcrumbs. And all you simply do is take a hard-boiled egg, and this is Meryl does Scotch eggs once in a while. And the pork sausage, take the hard-boiled egg, and all you simply do is wrap it around. Now this is meant to be then breaded and deep fried.
Right. But not us.
Not us, because we're grillologists. So we're going to take our pork sausage, we're going to wrap it around the egg, hard-boiled egg. I'm going to put them on the grill, indirect method of cooking for about 35, 40 minutes or so. And let me show you these babies right here.
Oh, you did a great job
look
on
at that.
those.
Isn't that great?
They are, oh, if you folks have never had Scotch eggs, it'd go good with a Shipwreck Porter, too. Trust me.
Look at that baby right there. So there's the Scotch egg on the inside, and I found out that all you have to do is, I'm gonna take a little bit of mayo and add some habanero mustard to it, and that's my tiger sauce.
Boy.
So Scotch eggs on the grill. Don't be afraid to try new things. That's the key thing.
No, that is just beautiful.
Isn't it,
I'm
though?
very proud of you. You did very good today. All right, okay. You need mussels. You know, that's one thing I like about Door County. You just go down to the shore, get your mussels, and no, you can't get really fresh mussels around here in the Midwest. So what do? I don't want all my friends out east to ridicule me, but I go with the frozen mussels.
They're all right. Yep.
Get them in the freezer department. I went ahead and broke them up. I went ahead and placed them in a pan right here, cast iron skillet. We've got some going over there, but this is what I'm going to use. These are already flavored. They already got some garlic on it, so I'm not going to add any garlic, but I'm going to use their porter beer. I love their porter beer.
Shipwreck Porter?
Yep. And what's great about these are actually already pre-cooked. Most of people will say, oh, I'll go 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, well, this is the Midwest. I like going 12, even 15 minutes. I want the flavor and everything in there. Also, I've got some corn. I've got some corn. I don't have corn.
Nope.
I got carrots, some celery, some onions, some parsley, and some peppers. All right, all I'm going to do is completely add that completely right in there. Stir that around. Let that sit for a good 12, 13 minutes. Add a stick of butter.
Great flavor to
great
that.
flavor. And speaking of some flavor, I've got some done over there.
Let me show
which
you.
will give you an idea. These are just really, really good.
Look at those babies there. I'm going to pour these on this
all right.
platter. There is a platter of mussels, and Meryl's absolutely right. You want to cook them not just for 10, 15 minutes.
No.
You want to cook them up for a nice long time. And if those babies don't pop open, don't eat them.
No, you'll get a bellyache.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
but
yeah.
see how they pop open like this?
Wait, let
They're
me
just
see.
absolutely great. These are, I'll tell you what, if you have a porter, you're all set with this.
Hey,
again.
you know, here's something exciting right here. Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling Cookbook, brand new, spiral-bound, 130-page cookbook available at maddogandmeryl.com, maddogandmeryl.com. Also, we have our own cedar plank, so you can do salmon, you can do catfish, cedar plank Scotch eggs.
You got the Scotch egg recipes in there, too.
And
Very
most
good.
of the recipes we did today actually are in this cookbook.
They are.
The
They're in
mussels
there.
are in there. The wings are in the cookbook, Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Cooking. And also you can get online at maddogandmeryl.com our signature sauces and spices. Great Father Day gift. Besides all the great Weber products we're doing today. Well, I'll tell you what, Meryl, we want to wrap things up.
Okay.
And so we can get our mussels eaten.
I know. I'm gonna.
So we'll be right back. We'll be right back, folks. I know. Quit eating them all, for goodness sakes.
People
Mine too.
just, you know, I don't like that
Ow!
straight.
Ow! Oh!
Oh my God! You actually look pretty good.
Really? Thanks.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmeryl.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
Well, we had a great time here today. Father's Day weekend is coming up, and the summer is upon us. And what a great time we had in Egg Harbor.
I loved it. Absolutely good time and good food, too.
And Meryl, could you call my wife and tell her I got shipwrecked?
I'll tell her. I'll call her that.
What'd
I
you
want
do that
this like
for
to
me?
have 6 of those.
I'll call your wife and tell you've been shipwrecked.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good one, folks.
We'll see you. Take care.
Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.